morning. Good Christmas Eve morning, Raider Nation. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the Raider Reaction Morning Show. I am the commish, and I hope your Christmas Eve morning has started off with a little slice of awesomeness already, and we're hoping just to be a little sprinkle on top of that. So, obviously, big win this weekend. All of the stars have aligned. All the teams that were supposed to lose lost for us. All the teams were supposed to win won for us. And the possibility of an 8-8 and a 6 seed, but just a ticket punched into the playoffs, is still a relevant and realistic possibility when you look at all of the scenarios that need to play out this weekend. It's possible. You still got a chance. But let's take a look back at the big win, a divisional sweep this season of your Los Angeles Sparklers. The Chokers go down for the second time. Check it out.
That's like saying the Pacific is kind of damp. The fake to DeAndre Washington. The pass is to the tight end, Darren Waller. Carr, quick pass on the slant, complete for a lot of yardage. Hunter Renfrow off to the races. 5, touchdown. Meanwhile, the running back ranks get even thinner. Carr, slant, got him again. This time, it is Tyrell Williams, and Williams across midfield.
Actually caused Ingram to hesitate a little bit, letting Carr get the ball off.
Carr, little short pass, that's complete to calling the signals. Taylor keeping it, nowhere to go, and they're short of a first down.
His life around, dealt with quite a bit with substance abuse, and big strike to Tyrell Williams.
180, Sutton.
Carr rolling, throwing, complete, first down and more as Richard is out of bounds. 2nd and 3. Carr 6 out of 6 throwing on this drive. Stepping up, throwing 7 out of 7. This is Renfrow, and Renfrow out of bounds, short of the 10-yard line, getting loose. Carr pulls it down twice. Now inside the 5 is Renfrow, and Renfrow to about the 2.5.
Take the timeout. There you go.
180, Sutton.
Carr rolling, looking for the corner of the end zone, and he got there. Carr to throw. And nice grab by Darren.
With the corner, do you deal with the linebacker? It's a nice advantage to have.
Carr to throw on 2nd down, and that's complete at about the 32. Richard. And Richard off right tackle this time inside the 20. Has been all Raiders. Washington up the middle to the end zone for the touchdown.
If Waller releases,
Carr, little pass. That's Washington out of the backfield. He has a first down and then some.
here in the league is a difference maker for this Chargers defense.
Here's a 3rd and 5. Carr throwing this side of the field. That's enough for a first down to Hunter Renfrow. Carr looked a couple of times and then found his man over the middle, and then 5 for 5 since. The pitch for Washington. No place to go as he tried to duck inside. Let's see where his forward progress is. And he got it. Rivers under pressure and going down. There's a penalty marker down. Clelin Ferrell. Keep it on the ground with Washington, and Washington to midfield. 2 yards short of a first down. He's got a lot of good hands people up front. And Waller lost it and then fell on it, it appeared. And it is Raider football.
He's back. 3rd and Renfrow, man. We'd missed this kid with a depleted wide receiver core and a talent puddle like we have at wide receiver. We needed this kid back, and he showed up big in his return. Check it out. This kid is a straight baller.
Big because we needed it.
It was big because we needed it to get things going. I mean, I just try to go out there and be available. You get the base hits, and then you get a home run. So we weren't really swinging for the fences, but it worked out. A win by committee because we had so many guys go down. We had so many guys injured. This one was special because it took the whole team. Literally all 46 of us, or 47, how many we dressed. So it was a great one. Never in high school or college, this is my first 100-yard game I've ever had in my life. So usually I had like 96, but I never get over the hump. And so it was good, and it was good because we needed it to win. We had a chance to double up. I think it was huge because we had a 4th down and 1, and you could see Coach Gunther come over and say, "Let's go for this. We're going to stop them." And that just gave us all the confidence in the world to be able to go score and double it up.
Big Lincoln continues the breakdown of 3rd and Renfro.
Hey everybody, Professor Kennedy here with this week's Raiders Review. Great win by the boys down in Los Angeles. A number of players received the game ball, including Hunter Renfro, who finished with 7 catches for 107 yards. It's a great day for this young man, and welcome back from that rib injury. I said on the broadcast, if you listened, that a number of times to Brent, I cringed every time he took a shot because I know how painful a rib injury is. But the guy showed a great deal of grit and was able to make some key plays and some key catches to help the Raiders bring home a victory. Let's take a look at the few. Very early in the game, Hunter Renfro had an immediate impact on the outcome. What we're going to do is we're going to read the safeties first and foremost if you're Derek. You see a single high safety, so you know you've got 1 deep and you've got man coverage underneath. Now the way that Derek's going to read it is he's going to have a double slant. 1 by Tyrell, 1 by Hunter. This linebacker is his read. If the linebacker jumps Tyrell, he goes to Hunter because he's going to be open with a great deal of space. The great job is that he shows great patience. Derek shows great patience in waiting for Hunter to come open, then hits him in stride. Hunter does the rest. Let's take a look. Derek knows he's got coverage. Tyrell's jumped by the linebacker, and now this linebacker can't be right. Hunter Renfro's hit right in stride, takes a little bit of a shot, but keeps his momentum moving forward. The single high safety makes a bad angle, and it's a touchdown for the Raiders. You know, one of the hardest things about playing someone in your division is that not only they know you, but you know them. The Raiders know the Chargers like to run a lot of cover 2 in this instance, in this part of the field. So what they're going to do is they're going to do a 3-man route combination and give Derek Carr options as he flood the zone. They're going to flood it into the boundary. Zay Jones is going to run a deep out to try to occupy the safety. Darren Waller is going to run a medium out that's going to occupy either the corner, and then Hunter Renfro is going to run a drag across the field. The reason why this becomes a 3-level read is you put the stress on the outside corner. If the corner jumps Hunter Renfro, you have Darren Waller the deep out. If the safety jumps this tight end, then you have Zay Jones at the height of the point for the touchdown. And then because the corner stayed back on this play, you're going to have Hunter Renfro come wide open on the drag route and get a first down to keep the ball moving. Take a look at it. It says you see the safety draw out. Zay occupies the safety. Darren takes the corner. And look who comes open underneath. Again, the corner cannot be right because if he jumps Hunter Renfro's route, then you throw it to Darren Waller on the mid-range out. Now it becomes crunch time. Raiders have to drive and they have to get down the field. It's a critical down, 3rd down and 5. The big thing that you want for your receivers is that whatever route you're running, you make sure you get enough depth to get the first down if the throw is completed. Even if it's tight coverage, the quarterback has the job of getting you the football. You have the job of catching it, but you also want to make sure that you have enough for the first down. Hunter is right here, and he's going to run an option route. If the guy plays him inside, he goes out. If the guy jumps outside, he comes in. But the great thing is that Hunter gets enough yards to get the first down once the throw is made and he catches. Even if it's tight coverage, the quarterback has the job of getting you the football. You have the job of catching it, but you also want to make sure that you have enough for the first down. Hunter is right here, and he's going to run an option route. If the guy plays him inside, he goes out. If the guy jumps outside, he comes in. But the great thing is that Hunter gets enough yards to get the first down once the throw is made and he catches the football. Let's take a look. Look how Hunter pressures the man that covers him. He sees where the linebacker is sitting. He turns out. This is a critical spot. Derek has to be accurate because he knows Hunter's going to get hit by the corner or the coverage nickel man. But look at there. He gets the first down, keeps the chains moving. So in closing, it's great to have Hunter Renfro back in the field. I thought after the injury he took in the New York Jets, it was going to be a long time before we see him again. More importantly, I appreciate the chemistry that's developed between Derek Carr and his receivers like Hunter Renfro, Zay Jones, Terrell Williams, et cetera, et cetera. This is only going to be good for the team moving forward. This team has a bright future with a good young nucleus and a good chemistry between receiver and quarterback like this. This can be very promising for days to come. So it was a great win for the Raiders against the Chargers. And I'll see you later this week as we break down the Broncos.
So I seen Joe. As you can see, I'm walking down that alley that the commission tells y'all about. Because we seen that victory. And so we feeling a little bit good. We just walking around slapping bitches. There's doubt in the nation. Bitching and whining. We looking for you motherfuckers. So keep on with your bullshit. We got your names. We got your numbers. But we don't take prisoners. We take hugs. Anyway, we are going to keep riding. We're going to keep shining. We're going to keep this nation going. We got a foundation. So we're going to walk strong. And we're going to walk long. For all you whining and crying bitches, there's a bandwagon right over there. Go find it. Because we don't need you. Keep it pushing. Raider Nation.
Big game like this to keep your playoff lives alive. A lot of these players have never even been in this type of atmosphere. So to even be at 7-8 and just having the possibility to make the playoffs it's exciting for a lot of these kids to be on this team. So some more post-game reactions from the big win and the sweep of the Chokers this weekend.
Ups and downs, and you can never get too high or too low on yourself. I mean, even after a 4-game losing streak, your natural instinct is to be like, oh, woe is me, but it's like here you are with one win and you're still in the picture. So it's all about not riding that roller coaster and saving as even keel as possible. For us, it was a priority for us to make a statement as far as the second half. Of course, we want to come in and start fast, but we were having discussions about, okay, the second half, we want to come out and really dominate the game, dominate the clock, or if it's big plays, however it happens, you know, we want to come out in the second half and be stronger. And I feel like we accomplished that.
You know, we really we love the game. We're continuing to get better, and you know, it's awesome to see the guys do well.
It's a great feeling to know that we still have something to play for. You know, as a team, you know, obviously we all have our individual goals, and you know, we all have our team goals. And just the guys in the locker room, they're going to play no matter what. You know, the effort is there, and it's just the execution sometimes. But you know, it's a great feeling knowing that we still have a chance.
We always talk about doubling up. You know, whenever you defer, the goal is to always get that last possession in the second half, score, get the ball and score again. However you get points, you know. And we were able to do that and help our defense have a cushion, and that changes, as we've talked about a lot, you know, when the score is what it is, it changes some calls that they can make and some things they can try and things they can do, and it just helps the team. So it was huge that we could get points on both of those drives. And we've talked about coming out in the second half better. And I think both times we came out in the second half, the first two drives were points. And then we were in 4 minutes after that, which is awesome. You don't see that a lot in the NFL, you know, guys that catch it across the middle and then they outrun some people and do it. I was like, out of all people, like he's the one that always seems to do it, you know. But you know, I met Coach Sweeney, you know, Dabo Sweeney. He was in New York, and I met him, and he just laughed, and he's like, you don't understand sometimes some of the things he does, but he just continues to impress you and continues to do it. And I'd have to say, Coach Sweeney was right on that.
You, sir, are a fucking douchebag.
Hello, it's me again. It's Baby Wadle, or Wadle Baby. All you bitch-ass motherfuckers that is talking shit about Kamish, and he still supports the way he said about Carr. So, you fuckers, yeah, you motherfucking fact-checkers, you're the D-bags of the day. So, fuck you. Have a nice Tuesday.
The coach is joining us with a little update on injuries and how we're looking coming into this big game in Donkeyville this weekend.
Got really good news on Trayvon Mullen. He's got a chance to play this week. And so does LaMarcus Joyner. But again, I won't update the exact nature of their injury until I get further notice from Rod Martin.
And, when you go into this game, will any of these guys play based on whether you're still alive as the game starts?
No, we're gonna play the best players that we have available and try to win the game. And we don't have enough bodies to rest players, so we're going to try to win the game in spite of the circumstances.
As we all knew it would be, it was going to be a blackout in their bitch-ass little soccer stadium this weekend, and it 100% was, as Raider Nation showed up in full effect again, as they always do when the Sparklers try to actually have a home game when we're in town. We own LA, bitches.
Hey, nothing feel better than the W, man. Raider Nation, we love you.
Hey, what's up, Raider Nation? Thank y'all for supporting us, man. It's a home game out here. Way to represent, y'all. Hey, man, this was a big one. First time we done went 2-0 against the Chargers in a long time. Man, as long as we keep doing our job, we may be going to the playoffs.
We're proud of every one of you. Coaches, players, everybody rallied together, and that's a good football team that we swept this year. Let's really be happy about that.
Bring it up! Let's go, family, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And now, it's that special little time of the show that I like to give you those little sports nuggets that you can sprinkle throughout the day. And today we'll give you some that you can drop on Christmas Eve and wow your friends and relatives and be like, how the hell did you know that? Well, I watched What the Fuck Happened in Sports History today. And what the fuck happened in sports history today? In 1961, the AFL Championship took place between the Houston Oilers and the San Diego Chargers. The Oilers win, Chargers lose, as always, as Billy Cannon scores the only touchdown, as the Oilers win 10-3. On this day in 1967, Jets quarterback Joe Willie Namath becomes the first NFL quarterback to eclipse the 4,000-yard mark, as he goes for 4,007 yards in a season. And that is what the fuck happened today, Christmas Eve, in sports history, December 24th. And now, for your Christmas Eve Raider quote of the day. If you win a Super Bowl before you're fired, you're a genius and everyone listens to you. But a coach is just a guy whose best class in grammar school was recess and whose worst class in high school was PE. I never thought I was anything but a guy whose best class was PE. The legend, the great coach, John Madden. Have a kick-ass Christmas Eve and holidays, Raider Nation. I'll see you tonight. Peace, love. Raider Nation.